I'm Laura Vogel, an intern with JISAO at the University of Washington this summer. I get to work on part of the Western Antarctic Ice Sheet Divide project, measuring the nitrogen and oxygen isotopes in nitrate from our ice core samples. You can go to the JISAO website to read more about this project, but here is a short look at a typical day here for me at the Atmospheric Sciences building. The first step in my part of the process is going to get the ice core samples from the freezer.
These are the big outdoor freezers where we keep the ice samples. Okay, there we go. Opening the freezer.
It's about -20 degrees. Keep the samples in big boxes like these in all our ice, but it's marked ways to buy. This is the sample we're working on that we're going to grab right now, so we want to go quickly because it's cold.
Okay.
Roll the little dolly back upstairs, handling the ice.
Alright, here we go.
We take the ice back to the lab and I start it melting. I break the ice in its wrappers to get it down to beaker size to help the melting process. Lots of insulation in the boxes.
This is the top of the core, which is the shallow part. So this is tube 426. The top is 425 meters below the surface, and the bottom is 426 meters below the surface of the ice.
Here's a look at some of the things we have set up in the lab.
This is the lab where I spend most of my time. Here I have the setup for the resin pre-concentration process, where the sample of ice water is going through a column packed with resin, it's dripping through. Hopefully all the nitrate is staying behind, and then we'll elute that with sodium chloride. Here we have the evaporation of the rest of the sample, the stuff that's not going through the column. We're sending this part, once it's evaporated, down to University of California, San Diego, and they're going to do sulfate analysis on it.
After the melted ice goes through the resin shown in the yellow funnels, I take it to the isolab to have the isotopes measured on a isotope ratio mass spectrometer. Here's a look at the bacterial denitrifying process, turning the nitrate into nitrous oxide for the mass spectrometer.
Now we're in the isolab. These are vials of bacteria. I'm going to inject the samples I brought over into the vials so the bacteria converts the nitrate into nitrous oxide. Janet's going to be doing the injecting. I'm going to try not to get in her way.
So those are some of the many things I get to do here. Thank you to everyone who made this great experience possible.